This week, the House considered both the operating and transportation supplemental budget. What concerns do you have about the road use tax and the pilot project?
Well, the road use tax, which is also called the vehicle mile travel tax, would be a new tax supposedly to either supplemental the gas tax or to someday replace the gas tax. It's truly huge concerns, especially around privacy and the bureaucracy that'll go with it. Imagine the idea of having 4 to 5 million vehicles being tracked by the government to determine how many miles they've traveled and where they're traveling to, and the bureaucracy to collect that tax. So to me, it has huge concerns. I think the gas tax is still the best way to fund the roads.
Why did you vote against the House supplemental operating budget?
One of the main reasons was it supposes that $120 million in new taxes to be raised to balance the budget. We've put this backwards. The $120 million in taxes hasn't been proposed or brought to the floor. They're talking about like a bottled water tax, which we know the voters have rejected. We know we don't have the votes in the House to do that. So they put $120 million in new taxes to be named later, and that's not the way we're supposed to do things. And so if they really believe we need new taxes, put them on the floor, have those debated, have those pass the House before you put them into the budget.
Why are you opposed to the express tolling on I-405?
They messed it up. They really did. Going from 1 hot lane to 2 hot lanes, charging up to $10, and they talk about even going higher than that for people to travel in those lanes. And to go from 2 people per car requirement to make it 3 required to be in the high occupancy lanes. So I think they was an overstretch, and it's caused more traffic problems. Now, 405 doesn't affect too many constituents here in the 28th District, but it's the whole idea that this may come down to the future. They're talking about hot tolling and having express lanes throughout the state, and so I have real concerns the way they're doing right now in the Bellevue Renton area.
Recently, the Education Committee voted on charter schools. Why are you so supportive of these types of schools?
Well, as you know, it failed along party lines, 10 to 10. We needed 11 votes to pass it out of committee to the floor. But charter schools are a new, innovative way of teaching children. The parents love them, the teachers love them, the community loves them. And we're looking at maybe 1 to 2% of our kids statewide if all the charter schools that were authorized got built and implemented. And so this idea that the funding mechanism didn't meet constitutional requirements, we have other ways we can fund charter schools. It's good for the kids, it's good for the parents, it's good for the teachers. This is another innovative way of teaching our children that we should embrace.